What's up guys, how's it going? This is a little pre-vlog vlog. So the last vlog we talked about I was going to Piedmont. I went to Piedmont and it was the first event of the year of my second year drifting. That's pretty much the best way to sum it up. I had a lot of bugs in my driving along with a really bumpy track. Like, I mean, it had jumps. It was very rough to be for a car shakedown. The track was unlike anything we're ever gonna drift on probably ever again, or I'm gonna try not to. And there was just lots of factors. It rained almost all day. We only got maybe 2 or 3 dry runs. So it became more of a thing to just me get a little bit of my bugs out of the way and then just make sure nothing's gonna fall apart in the car. Nothing did fall apart in the car, and I got back into the rhythm of driving a bit. So that's good, and we debeated a tire because we had a hole in the track. I mean, it was a little interesting, but we got that out of the way, and I didn't really film much at all. I got a couple driving clips, and I'll throw that in maybe at some point in time to kind of show you guys how rough the track is, but all the people who were there were nice, so I can't take away from that. But now we are going to be jumping right into the next event, which is the Myrtle Beach Drift Affair competition. It's just, a small scale competition, nothing crazy. I know that I learned a lot in this event, and I'm really excited to drift the rest of the year. I felt so much better. The second event, everything just kind of clicked back in. I felt really comfortable with the car, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. So we're gonna hop into that day right now. Good morning guys, it is Saturday. It is the day of the Myrtle Beach Drift event, and we are off. What up homies, we are now at the track. We pulled in, I got tacked and everything, and there's some nice cars here. We'll take a little walk around later, but the track looks pretty good. They set up the clipping points. I don't fully know the track layout yet. You can kind of see it over there. They have some cones. There's an outer clipping zone on this wall right here, and then there's 3 inner clipping zones. I don't 100% know the layout, but we'll find out in the driver's meeting. The car's ready. I threw on the tires that I debeated at Piedmont, just the Ironmans. If the Kendas are the tire to go with, I want to save those for the event, but I don't know for sure. I brought 6 sets of tires. If I burn through those, then we got problems. But other than that, I'm excited. We're gonna have the driver meetings next, and then there's 2 hours of practice and 2 hours of then open qualifying, and then it's the comp, and then it might be more driving, or it might just be over, I'm not sure, but yep. So a quick update, qualifying went pretty well. I made 3 solo runs, 1 on iron moves and then 2 on Kendas. 2 on Kendas were they had a lot of grip at first, I wasn't ready for it. And then I did 1 tandem with Joey Whitaker, which I'll pick some picture of him going gnarly on the big track or something so you guys know who he is. So that was pretty fun. We stood in line, or we stood at the driver's meeting, the second one, where they announced where everyone qualified. And I was just sitting there, and they kept reading all the names from the 29th down, and they like didn't say my name, and I was kind of hyped. So we ended up getting second in qualifying, which is really, really cool. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I didn't feel like my runs were like that pristine where they deserved a second. But we ended up banging out a second. I think there was one part of my like style, just I feel like was very smooth. We made a lot of smoke, which I think always helps a little bit. And I think we had pretty good lines. I tried to fill every single outer zone and tried to come close to every clipping zone. So I think we did good on that. Yeah, so I'm waiting. The first run groups are going now, basically to try to get into the top 16. And then once that happens, then we go out. So I'll update you then. Yo guys, I am back. Cory from another time period of the video. I'll put in a small clip of what happened, the reason I'm basically filming the same thing that I filmed already. I was zoomed in really far. On the camera that I'm using right now, the Sony a6300, I was having a friend of mine film all day, so I had footage for you guys, and I was trying to vlog with it. It's a way bigger lens than what I usually vlog with. It's actually kind of heavy. But so anyway, I was vlogging just like this to myself and was zoomed in like a bunch, and it was me talking and it was like right in my face. But it's kind of funny. Here's that clip now. Up to the grid, and then I sat there, which is kind of weird, but so it kind of like, so I don't want to watch that. I know you guys don't want to watch that, so I'm just going to cover what I covered there. Qualifying felt great. I already told you that, guys. You know, we went out there, we somehow qualified second. I was really hyped out of 29 cars, and then I started really psyching myself out for the competition. It's the first time that I've really, you know, competed at all in drifting, and even though I've tandemed a bunch of times and I'm comfortable tandeming, drifting with other people, just the whole fact that it was a battle, definitely I psyched myself out a little bit. You know, I felt super comfortable with the track. I hopped up in there and I was waiting in line. I was told that I was going against someone else 3 different times before I actually went. So I was getting like slightly irritable. I was a little frustrated, and then finally I was up, and I was not in the right mind state. I've been racing since I was 4 years old, and there's always this certain like mindset that I get in before I, you know, race or qualify or anything, and that just wasn't there for me this time. You know, I didn't spin out all day, and in my first lead run, which you guys saw, I went out there and just initiated too hard and spun out, and it was a really big bummer. You know, I tried to have a good follow run, maybe that the guy that I was chasing was gonna bobble too, just like I did in the first run, but no, he was consistent. He did a good job, and we got knocked out the first top 16 battle, which, you know, I beat myself up a lot on. I was really kind of bummed because I really wanted to just come out of the gate and do good, but I learned so much, and I'm not going to make that mistake again. I mean, I can't say for sure, but I kind of got that first, you know, deal where I was uncomfortable out of the way. I did the first competition, I did the first battle, I got to tandem with some cool people, and I'm starting to feel more like I did at the end of last year already. So at the end of last year, I felt really good, and I'm starting to feel that already. I'm really excited to go to the next event, which is super cool, and it was supposed to be at OSW next weekend, but on May 5th, but it got rescheduled because I think Pat's going to LS Fest, so there's no one at the track. I don't know 100% no reason why, that's just my guess. But so the next part in this video is after the competition. Joey Whitaker took home the win, and he proposed to his girlfriend on the track, which was super cool. But there was some driving afterwards, so we're gonna shred some tires after that, and I'll see you after this. I just wanted one more run. There was still like maybe an 1/8 inch of tread on the tires. Actually, no, let's look at the right rear. See that? Still rubber. This one, still rubber on the part of the tire that's left. But we debeated it. That's actually the same wheel that I debeated before. I'm still on that set of tires. Sorry. I'm still on the same set of tires that I got debeated before. I popped the back on. So I'm sure it's something to do with that. But it's really loud right here, so. The car made it home. We only had one casualty, which was the rear wheel, which is, luckily it was the same wheel that I debeated before, like I said. So it's not the biggest of deals, and luckily I have a lot of wheels. You know, if I didn't have much, that would be a bummer. But the event went really well. I was really hyped. I learned a lot. I made some mistakes that I'll learn from. The next event might be Myrtle Beach again, just as a test day. I already got a bunch of tires in, as you can see, as my camera zooms in drastically. We already got a bunch of tires in, 16 tires, which we'll use some of them at Myrtle Beach. We'll use some of them, maybe you'll roll over into VIR, which is coming up so fast. So I hope I have my new suspension set up by then. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the first event that I filmed. This year's gonna be fun. So like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, share, check out my Instagram. We just hit 2,000 followers, and I'm really hyped about that. But other than that, peace.